Good morning. And what is that noise? Somebody is scraping some snow from the road. Or ice, I suppose it is now. I should go and help them really, but I'm full potato mode and my head hurts, so I'm afraid I'm unable to at the moment. But today I need to wake up a little bit, so I'm going to chill here for a little while with the kitty cat. You look at it. What are you doing? Can't actually see the camera at all, so hopefully that's alright. No! And then once I'm awake and washed and less potato-y, I will head down to the Bubba's house to check her post, because it's been a while. Speaking of post, looks like my postman's finally got to the street now and has just dropped off everything at once. So I'll have to open that very shortly too. I actually ordered something from Amazon for myself over a month ago and it hasn't arrived yet. They said the last possible delivery date would be the 15th of December, which is tomorrow, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 14th now. So if it doesn't arrive tomorrow, then it's late. But it's been ages now. I've also got a few things still to be delivered from a store that's not Amazon, an online retailer that I've not really used before, ever. So I don't know what their delivery is like. It's going to come from a courier too, but I'm not going to be here to take it. So I'm a little worried about that because I don't know when it's going to arrive, but I can foresee a trip to some sort of distribution centre in my very near future, I'm sure. So, time for one more coffee, then I gotta sort this Miss Potato out of myself here. This hair is just ridiculous. Get my glasses off, lenses in, and then we'll find out if my car can travel 55 miles on one charge in, 3 degrees temperature. Okay, I am built for the day. I have my car turned on. I've got 64 miles range for a 55-mile journey. I may end up stopping halfway to charge up a little bit, maybe in Knutsford, because that's a bit intense for me. But I'm going to try and drive as economically as I possibly can so that I save energy. And we'll just see how it goes, to be honest. I'm a bit worried, I'm not going to lie. Well, here's a turn up. I've arrived, about to plug in, I haven't started yet, but I've actually still got 28 miles range left. And I've travelled like maybe 50, 55 miles. Now don't get me wrong, I travelled pretty slowly. I did drive like sort of between 50 and 60 miles an hour the whole way, so I didn't go quick. It's taking me about an hour and a half to get here, but it shows that I can actually drive quite economically when I try. So I guess this car's still got about 70 to 75 miles range, even in cold weather. It just needed to sort of be shown how. The car is now charging. It's time for me to have a wander and see what magical goodies I can find in this place. Yeah, that's what I want in my drawing pins. Solid head. I went around town browsing for like gifts and things, if I can get any small things for a stocking. I did find a stocking. I actually bought the stocking itself, so that's fine. That's good and sorted. And I bought some wrapping paper for gift wrap, I even call it, for presents. So that's again tick. And I got a card for somebody, so it's not the best card, but I'm rubbish at cards anyway, so tick, I guess. I wanted to find some small gifts for things, but I didn't really see anything even remotely decent, so I didn't bother getting anything like that. But I did find something that's a bit weird, which I had to buy, just purely because, you know my policy on bargains, if you see one, you've kind of got to get it. It was a Windows 10 tablet for 20 quid. How fucking weird's that? Annoyingly, there's a big sticker on the front that I got to peel off. They did have, I had on pen, Windows tablet, £20. But, I mean, it's fun, just proper working tablet, it's called. Oh my god, does it work? Like, I had it on before. Sign in, there you go, it's just on. Like, it's even like got half battery left. It doesn't know the time or the date. So it does work just in the US time, so that's fine. But it was 20 quid, like, it's not the best specs, and it's fairly battered on the top and stuff, but it's a 20 quid Windows tablet. Like, what kind of world is we living in now where you can buy a full-on Windows PC for 20 quid? It's ridiculous. But anywho, I'm almost charged now, 98%. I've timed it pretty well, 5 minutes left. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to head over to the house now. I've not been there yet. I've been charging first because that's priority. Then I'll check the mail. I'll only be there for like sort of half hour, so use the toilet and things. and then I'll be heading home again. Well, I'm now back at my good friend Asda. I've had a pounding headache all day. I've not mentioned it, but I've had like it's been like a dull headache most of the day, but over the last like hour and a half or so, it's gotten really, really intense. So I'm going to pop into Asda, make sure that I've got painkillers and things, because I need something to take away this ache. It's driving me crazy. I'll get some drinks as well, make sure I've got some fluids in me, because and I'll get something for breakfast in the morning as well, I think. And maybe even some sandwich material to make my sandwiches before I go to work, because that would save me traipsing around in the weather, because the weather has gone to shit. I don't know how much of it you can see on there, but it's an absolute mess out there now. It's very windy, very wet. It's just crap. I mean, it's only 4 degrees. I know you can't see that. Let me press the button down here. There you go, 4 degrees. So it's not super cold anymore, but it's clearly wet now. But better than nice, right? This isn't hailing anymore. I am retiring the parcel box outside, and I'm replacing it with this bugger here instead. This massive big thing. It's shallower than the other one, but it is longer. The lid does remove completely, but it is a lid that should keep the water out. Now, I know I was saying I didn't want a lid like that, because if it falls off, or the guy who's putting the parcel in doesn't like secure it properly, like blow off, or like all that kind of stuff, then that's going to be as bad as no lid box at all. But the lid that I currently have is as bad as no lid at all already. So the box that's outside is useless. It's full of water right now. So I'm screwing that off, and I've replaced it with this thing. I mean, it's got my shopping in there at the moment, because I mean, I'm not buying a carrier bag when I can just put it in the box I'm buying too. But I shall make that switch later on this evening, and I'll probably label that one too, because if I label the lid and the lid blows off, at least then it's an unlabeled box where they wouldn't put the parcels anyway, so... Okay, so I want it to be clear. That might be the neatest I've ever written anything ever. That's some flair though. It's not a very smiley face, is it? Oh, he's a bit sad. There we go. That's happier. Now, obviously that's not going to be very waterproof, so where the bloody hell did I just put it? Oh, here it is. I have got this stuff here. Now, I've always called this sticky-backed plastic. It's basically just very, very wide sellotape that's quite hard. I used to use it in school covering your workbooks and stuff, and it's great stuff. I've had it for ages. I don't know why I've got this big old roll of it. But apparently people in this country also call it tacky back. I've never ever heard it called that until like the last year or so, and my girlfriend calls it that a lot. I mean, I say a lot. She doesn't actually mention it that much, to be honest. But the time she's referred to it, she called it tacky back, so that's what I'm going to call it now too. It's tacky back. And sorted. It is sealed now around the edges. I'm a little worried about this edge up here. I don't know if you can see, but it doesn't feel... Okay, focus, please. Thank you. It doesn't feel particularly well sealed, but because of all like the lips and things, it's kind of tough to do. Like there's a lip here as well, and here, and here, and here. So I'll probably wake up in the morning and it'll be completely drenched through, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to put it outside and hope for the best. Also, as I'm recording this now, it has gone past 7 PM, which means that yesterday's vlog has now gone live for me in real life. Not that you're not in real life or anything, just the past for me. It's weird. It's the whole time thing. You wouldn't understand. So now I've just seen the comment that says I should put holes in the bottom of the bin. Agreed that I should do that. That would work. But I've changed my mind completely and gone a different direction, quite obviously. Also, of course, the comment says I should do a house tour. And yeah, I'd very much like to do that. However, my house is a state. I mean, it's been worse. I'm not gonna lie, it's been worse. But it's not as tight as I'd like to do if I'm gonna do a video specifically featuring the house. Right now it's background noise, so anything that is really sort of untidy and messy, I can just pretend I didn't see it and I can sweep past it very quickly. But if I'm gonna do focus on the house itself, I want it to look a bit better. So I will do it all, and I will do, my promise to you, and I'm saying this out loud so that I gotta stick to it, is that I will do a house tour before Christmas. Yeah, so I'll probably do that on, I'm hoping, well, soon, I guess, next week. Yeah, I will get the house in a state worth filming sometime next week. Now I've said it out loud, I've got to stick to it, otherwise I'll be named and shamed, so I can't even pretend I didn't say it, because I did. they say it's a good idea, don't they? Like when you want to change something in your life, like you want to lose weight or you want to like study for your coursework or what. Do you do that? I don't know, whatever you like need to achieve but are constantly failing at, you should make it public that you're doing it, and then people will hold you to it. That's why I never tell anybody I'm doing this. That's why I've not promoted this channel, because I'm not confident with the videos yet. But I'll hopefully start doing that once I start realizing that these videos are achievable and I'm enjoying them, which I am. But I'm going to end today's video off here today. It is just gone 8 o'clock or so, 10 past 8. Oh no, before I do that, check this out. You know Toblerones? I don't know if you've ever seen one, if you're not from this country, but Toblerones, you probably would have them. I think they're Swiss, so I guess they're all over Europe. All over Europe! But they're a chocolate bar that's like long and triangular. It has loads of little triangles all the way in it. And it's like a big bar-shaped chocolate. Well, I was in Asda today, obviously, and I saw this. It's like a Toblerone plate. I'm going to open it up and see what it's like. Okay, firstly, it was a nightmare to open. This little peely bit here was an absolute horrendous issue to get open, but here we go. I'm peeling it open now. And it does actually appear to be proper triangles, actually. Hold on, wait, what is this? Is this, hold on, wait. I need another hand. That's actually like a normal bar. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 chunks. Of course it is, it's a pyramid, obviously. But is that, do you get less chunks than a bar or more chunks than a bar? Or is this just a new way of doing the bars? Ooh, it fell off. I don't care what shape it is. It's delicious. But as I was saying before I remembered I had chocolate, I'm going to end the video here for today. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, a like rating is always very, very appreciated. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow at 7 PM for the next daily vlog. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all later.